Destination Marc.
Words cannot describe how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, the dragon's been unleashed. It's happening in September. Most of everything that's been happening the last couple of days with Falcon and Bob, now just known as Spyro. Oh my god. The website is working, and with the eggs being the tease, the last tease to end all teases for this remaster. Oh my god. So, link down below to the trailer, to my reaction to the trailer, to now we can just call it Spyro the Dragon. We don't even have to call it Falcon and Bob anymore, which is gonna be sad because it's such a catchy name that we've known it as for like the last month or so, last 2 months or whatever. But okay, thoughts. Where do I begin? I don't even. It's gonna be just like the Insane Trilogy thoughts video. It's fucking cool. Obviously, I like it. I imagine that this is how it was going to kind of, you know, play out. It was going to look very much, have that Insane Trilogy flair, despite Vicarious Visions not being a part of this trilogy. It's Toys for Bob. So, that's the thing too. There's a lot to talk about with that. Okay, so, Toys for Bob, when that came up as a discussion for who was going to do the Spyro remaster, I was like, because you know how they've been really nothing but Skylanders for the most part for these last couple of years, and they had this helping hand with Insane Trilogy. Before I get into that, okay, thoughts everywhere. So let me try and bring them to you in the steady stream of information and segues. So that's what I was looking for. So first and foremost, pre-orders are available on both Amazon and GameStop. Not GameStop, I'm waiting for that one. The PS Store. Right out of the bat, right out the gate, they said this is multi-platform. It's coming to PS4 and Xbox One for starters. You can get a theme. There's a theme on the PS4 which is based off of Dark Hollow, and we've already heard the Dark Hollow music. So link down below to Josh Gaming's video on the music. Sounds really cool. It does sound early, sounds a little funky, a little different, but we'll see where that goes. Again, they can always tweak the stuff around if need be. If they're listening to the fans, that's awesome. So yeah, there's the theme. It's available for pre-order right now, but not for GameStop. Just for and the theme is only in the US right now. It's only it's available to pre-order only for the PS Store and Amazon. It's going multi-platform right out the gate, and it's only $40, just like Insane Trilogy. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around this, that this is actually happening. So, because we knew it was, but because it's different. Like with Crash, we had no clue what was going to happen. There were the teases, but was it all just a red herring? What was going to happen? And then bam, E3 happened for 2016, and we got the announcement that Crash was being revived. And we're like, oh my god, because he hasn't had any games at all. We all know the story. Spyro's different. We all know the story. He's been in Skylanders, but now they can both coexist. We've got the Reignited Trilogy. Let me say that too, right out of the gate. Again, Reignited Trilogy, pretty cool name. I like it a lot. A lot of people are still preferring Treasure Trilogy or Enchanted Trilogy because with that ch sound in there, it really rolls off the tongue better than Reignited Trilogy. It's like a lot of syllables, but I get why they say it. They even said in the trailer, rekindle the fire of the original Spyro the Dragon is being rekindled. The fire has been reignited, and just this can go anywhere now, and I'm fucking excited because we just went through the Crash Remastered Trilogy. We're gonna get the Spyro Remastered Trilogy in September, which is now, I'm surprised they're gonna pull it off in time for his 20th, so that's fucking cool. Specifically September 21st. It's happening. I'm just, oh my god. But so there's that. Trailer in the description, reaction in the description. Back to Toys for Bob. So with Skylanders and all that being there, I had just gotten through, right before recording this, watching an interview with them from IGN. They came out and started talking about, we're doing this. We talked to Insomniac in the same way that Vicarious Visions did with Naughty Dog. We showed them our pitch, they loved it, stuff like that. The art direction, it was the art director and the main head of Toys for Bob that were in this interview, they sounded full of life, really awesome, not like half-assed, well, it's for the fans, and yeah, like, no, they seem very passionate about this, so I'm glad. And they did say in the interview that they are trying to, of course, differentiate Spyro the Dragon Spyro from Skylander Spyro. They are different. It's the same character, but they are very much different incarnations. What have I been saying this entire time? So, they want to make that known as well, that they are going to treat this Spyro as it's exactly we remember him from the original games, just revamped with HD graphics, 4K whatever graphics. So, that being said, they are going to take careful steps in making sure they get this right. Controls are one of the first things they brought up, and that's where I was like, because as I'm pretty sure I've said in a video or in a stream somewhere not too long ago, people still criticize Insane because the smallest things, the smallest tweaks to the technical stuff, the mechanics, the control scheme, even certain things like a jump arc, do change what makes the game and how players play it. And so Crash has a faster descent, and I don't even think the jump arc is that high, not nearly as high as the originals was, I think. And so with that being said, with that in mind, that's why certain jumps can be made in Insane Trilogy and stuff like that. It feels different, is what I'm getting at. So with Spyro, shit, with his jump arc is like one of the least concerning things. His fly arc, his descent, stuff like that. How good does he feel when he's turning and going around and whatever? Now that there's an open world to play with and mess around with, how is it going to feel to traverse it? And that was one of the first things they addressed. Not only are they going to change it up and make it a little bit more modern, so what I'm hoping for, they didn't confirm this, but what I hope is that they still keep, just for the veterans, like in Shadow of the Colossus or something, I don't know, the original control scheme where the shoulder buttons were still for the camera. So they addressed this in the interview. Obviously, now they have to make it to where the right stick is the camera, but I still hope that because the shoulder buttons aren't really used for much besides like the roll, which you do see him do in the trailer in the first game, still I hope they do keep, and I think they will, for the veterans. We're used to it. I am, for one, am definitely used to it. It's going to be weird. You're gonna probably see me when I inevitably stream it, day one. You're gonna see me or hear me probably being like, shit, I keep thinking it's if they don't do it. So I hope that they do. And that's just one little small thing. Yeah, so I mean, they're taking careful steps and making sure they get the art direction well and right, and that's one of the things they said. We've heard fans' cries, and we're getting, what we're getting back, what we're receiving from all of these demands and whatnot, is that they want, they being us, the fans, want Spyro done right. So now they're taking it into consideration, and I'm just hoping that, the controls feel well, because I already knew I was going to freak out over how it looks, and it looks fucking gorgeous. That's a given. My main thing here, now that we know how Ensign was dealt with, is how do the controls feel. And if they have a playable demo at E3, I'm going to just lose it. So that would be the best place to have us start to get a feel for how it's going to play. We already knew it was going to look cool. It's going to look fucking amazing. Leaked images, I didn't really get to go over those. I did a Periscope stream early in the morning when they first dropped, but I don't have to go over those because we have a trailer. So, yeah, I'm penning this out way too long. It's awesome. I'm fucking hyped. It's finally here. It's confirmed. It's real. It's happening. My boys are back. Crash is back. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna start crying if I fucking talk about it any longer. Look at this. I feel so fucking old. It's happening, and it's here, and it's real, and there are bigger implications than just we wanted it because Crash got it and stuff like that. There's bigger implications, people. think of what it can mean for the brands again. Being able to play new games again after like so long without having original games in both the franchises, and for Spyro again under his own brand, not Skylanders. So we can see something new after this for Spyro, and we're gonna get something for Crash in 2019. Whether that's another remaster for like CTR or a new game, I'm thinking it's gonna be a new game. I'm hoping it's a new game. So we'll see what's going on with that. Hell, now that we know that Vicarious Visions isn't doing Spyro, whatever project it is that they're doing could be this new Crash. Who knows? I guess it's now Vicarious Visions must be the Crash guys, and Toys for Bob must be the Spyro guys. I don't know. We'll see about that. But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. What do you guys think of this? What do you think of the trailer? What was your reaction? Was it as crazy as mine was? Mine wasn't, okay, that crazy. I thought it was going to top the Insane, no, not the Insane Trilogy one, the Revival one at E3, but it didn't really until the end, where I just like, that's where I really lost my shit. But it's still a crazy reaction. Check it out if you haven't already. What were your guys' reactions? Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. What do you think?
Let her know that you're gonna go pay.
People are talking in the background. Myself, see you guys later. Take care.